Hey guys, so today I have my Christmas, or what I got for Christmas, book haul. I did get a few like bookish things. The first being this shirt. It is one of those little graph shirts, which is like a shirt that has a design on it and it has the word from like a certain book, and then it has like the words of the book on it. This is the Peter Pan one in green. I also got the Jane Eyre one in black and white, but it doesn't fit me, so I have to get a different size and exchange it, but that's fine. So those are like the bookish things I got. Now to get into the books, because I got a hecka lot of books. So I'm going to start with the classics that I got. So I thought I got all of the Jane Austen vintage classics ones, but I'm missing one of them. So I got Persuasion, and it's so pretty, and it has that cover in it. Oh yeah. And then I got Emma, Sense and Sensibility. Missing Northanger Abbey, but that's fine. Then I got Mansfield Park and Pride and Prejudice. These editions I've been like crying over ever since I first saw them. I was like, I need them. I'm so excited that I finally got them this Christmas, and I'll hopefully get Northanger Abbey soon so that I'll have the complete collection, because I didn't realize that I didn't get one of them. Then I got a bunch of Penguin English Library editions. So the first one that I got is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I read this book in high school and I didn't have a copy of it, or if I do have a copy of it, it wasn't a pretty one, so I don't want it because I'm that person. But I love this edition of Frankenstein. I just think it's so pretty, and this is like one of my favorite books ever, so I'm excited. I got The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I did have a copy of this and it was ugly, and my friend wanted it anyway, so I gave it to my friend, and now I have this copy and I love it. It's so cool, and again, it's a really short book. I'm excited to read it. I'm reading it in 2017. Next one I got is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. This is a really short book, but I'm gonna read it during, it's like 110 pages, but I'm gonna read it during Halloween next year, and I'm really excited that I finally have a physical copy. And then this one I think is my favorite, and that is The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. This is another one of my favorite books in the whole wide world, and yellow is, this shade of yellow specifically is like my favorite color, and it's just so pretty. And when I saw this edition, I was like, oh, I need it, and I was so excited that I got these for Christmas because I wasn't expecting it. And then the last two Penguin English Library editions that I got are North and South and Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell. I have not read anything by Elizabeth Gaskell yet. I started watching the BBC miniseries for North and South, and I was really liking it, so hopefully I'm gonna pick this up. And I've heard some really good things about this one, so like if I love this, I'm gonna read this. And plus, like, these all just look so pretty like next to each other on my shelf. Like, I did an Instagram shot of it and it was so good. Okay, those are all the classics I got. Now I only got a few other books, but I'm still excited. So the first one is the UK edition of Vicious by Victoria Schwab. V.E. Schwab. This was the first Victoria Schwab book I ever read, and it's my favorite. It's like tied with Savage Song, but this one I love, and I forgot I even asked for the UK edition, so like I'm excited because I don't even own a copy of this book, but now I do, and I love it. The next one I'm super duper pumped about, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is again the UK paperback. As you guys know, I have destroyed my hardback US edition, so I wanted to have UK paperback just for reading, and plus it's really pretty. I love this cover. I know it's like basically the same thing, but I don't know, I just love it. I love the size of it, and the spine is really pretty, and I'm so excited. The next thing I got is The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them original screenplay by J.K. Rowling. I saw the movie when it came out, and I loved it so much, and I went out straight away to buy this book, and then I was like, why am I gonna buy it when I could just ask for it for Christmas? So I got this, and I also got, there was like this little set that was a bookmark of Newt Scamander, and also like a pen that looks like his wand. So this is the pen, like there's the little tip, and then like it looks like his wand, and I just think it's so cute, especially if you close the pen. Like, it literally just looks like a wand. And it's a really nice pen. I really enjoy writing with it. I'm very picky about my pens, so I was excited to find that it was a good one. And then the next book I got, I heard about, I think, an Ariel Bissett. I don't know, somebody talked about it in like one of their poetry collection videos, and that's Directing Herbert White by James Franco. And yes, I'm talking about the actor. He wrote a book of poetry. it's really small. It's like a very small book. I don't even think it's 100 pages. It's 82 pages. But I'm interested to see what it's like. I've heard, like I said, good things, but like I'm interested to see. I love poetry. It's a good time. So yeah. The next thing I got, I probably should have showed you before I showed you that, but this is the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, a cinematic guide for the beasts. So this is just like, it's mostly pictures and like descriptions. There's my husband, Nitzwander. Let me find a good one. Oh my god, there's so many pictures of Eddie Redmayne, I want to cry. But yeah, it just kind of gives you like the name of the beast and then like a little description. And there's a picture of what it looks like in the movie, and I just think that's real cool. And I love it, and it's a really fast read, and the Niffler is so cute, but the Thunderbird is my fave. And then I got the 20th anniversary edition of Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I still, like I said, haven't read this book, but this edition is like puffy, it's like squishy, and I love it. And you know what, like I do enjoy this story. I know it's problematic and I know there's issues with it. I have issues with it. It's not my favorite book in the whole world, but I just really love this edition and I wanted a beautiful book, so I got a beautiful book. And then I got the last Avatar: The Last Airbender library edition of Smoke and Shadow. This is the last one. I've been making my way reading these this month. I got them all this month. So I'm on the third one now, and I'll probably finish this one before the end of the year. But I love these comics. If you don't know, if you love Avatar: The Last Airbender, you have to read these because they take place right after the show ends, and you find out what happens to Zuko's mom, and you find out what happens with Toph's parents. So like that's really cool. And then you just, I don't know, it's really good. And if you loved the show, like you have to read these. They're so good. And I'm so happy I got them. And then the last thing I got is really heavy, and I'm going to try to show it to you the best I can without dropping anything. And that is the Series of Unfortunate Events box set. These are all the hard covers of the Series of Unfortunate Events. If you've been following my channel, you know that I've started rereading this, but I was borrowing them from the library, so my mom decided to get me the box set. And the box itself is really pretty. It's called, oh no, it's called The Complete Wreck, and the box is just so beautiful. And I'm really excited to have this because I read these books when I was little, and I don't know what we did with our copies of them. So now I have all of them, and I'm so excited. So those are all of the books that I got for Christmas. Let me know what books you guys got for Christmas. I love to hear about your presents because that's always fun. Like this video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!